Hello everyone, and welcome to another installment of MandelSoft Plays SimCity 4. And today we're going to show you the region of Neopolis. This is my co-op region. Well, actually our co-op region, which I'm cooperating with Noah Clem and Rooker1 from SimCity 4Devotion and Swordmaster, and this is so basically this is a region that's being built by 4 people, and you see that we have some progress here, but quite a lot of this region is a bit empty, and that's because we are just in the starting stage, and lots of planning has been done up front. So when we start constructing, we are kind of on the agreement of what goes where. So what do we have in this region right now? Well, I've started out here. Noah built this interchange here, and I'm quite satisfied about this, how this interchange turned out, because it's really complex thing, and I really like how it turned out. But there was one problem with this interchange, and that was that we also were planning to build a rail line here from here to there. So that was a bit of a problem because I couldn't get the railway through this interchange. So what I did, and I can show you when I put on the transport map, is that I actually had to divert this railway all the way around here, and I wanted to get back here because the rail mod we use, the slope mod we use, is really restrictive for railway. So it really don't like the slope. So it has to take all the way around here just to take this slope. It's a very slight slope, but the railway still doesn't like it. But you see, even though this American style city which we wanted to go for, you see that there are not as many grids as you may expect. You may see some griddiness here and maybe some here. But if you look at these areas, you see that it's a more sophisticated pattern, and it's really interesting to see see different patterns. And here you see some kind of tree layout where there are only few access streets to the main roads, and this is to prevent traffic that does have their destination at these roads going through these roads, making them safer but also a bit more annoying. So what's the rest have been up to? Well, Rooker or Robin is trying too hard to build this little rural town, and he spends a lot of time on details. Maybe I do that last, but I'm just a guy who just does things on the fly. But I really like how these turn out, these two, Ellesmere and Alsworth. And really or Swordmaster doesn't really have started yet, but he proposed to plan a harbor here. But Noah is also busy with the central city, Neopolis, and maybe after he's finished, he moves to the harbor. And we have also planned to do this as a part of a observatory. I think this is where Noah and Willie started. These ones have been touched for quite a while. And I have also laid out the main road network here, and I've started with some highways to the east. This one is going to be a rural one with adequate intersections up to here, and then it goes to a motorway. And here we have a part of the new ringway, the Greater Neopolis Beltway, which is planned to go all the way around the central city, which is going to spread out all the way around here, all the way around this part. There's going to be one big city. Oh, you see that there's not much water, but that's the water drain trick to build bridges, or fake bridges, which I also used in this tile here and this tile here to build here, a bridge here, and a bridge here. And now I built a bridge here. But it's a not nice technique. If you know how it's done, you can have a bit more flexible with bridges for networks that don't have bridges yet, like the real Highway 6C. So anyway, there's another thing I would like to say is that there is some kind of a no-touch zone. And for instance, if Noah is building around here, I can't touch this tile, or this tile. Actually, if you build something in this tile here, let's see if we can put the city port on. Yeah. If you build in this tile here, then if you save it, all the surrounding tiles will be influenced, and it will also be saved because of the neighbor interactions. So, what kind of consequences does it have? So, well, if someone is busy here, you can't build anything here, or here at the same time. But there's also another restriction that you also can't build here, just another town surrounding it. And why can't you do that? Well, it's because if you save something, let's say if you save something here and you save something here, they both save this tile, and this will get in conflict if it's done by two different players. And this is also, with this network play, it's also a bit about finding out how SimCity actually works with the region. And it seems to be a bit more problematic than we thought, but well, at least it works out now. We have a good program for that. Let me show you. This was a tool built by Woodkin, the same one who built the SimCity for that Packer, or something like or the SimCity 4 Mapper. And you see that this tool is actually a representation of the region, but you see that the blue tiles are that are worked on, and the red tiles are the ones that are occupied. So you can't start your city there. You can't start your development there. And today I would like to log in on DQ. So this one. So now I said with this program to the other members that I'm busy with that tile, and they shouldn't get in on the surrounding tiles, working on that. So I just made it clear that this tile is mine now, and that I'm developing that one. So yeah, with a bit of tools and a bit of communication, which is pretty important here, this you can make something like this work. But as you can see, it's quite a bit complex with planning. So now let's start loading the city. I already laid out some main infrastructure, but I'm going to add some railway. So I think I have the NORO plugin pack loaded. I have two plugin directories, one for NORO and one for my personal stuff. And this, they both have some different things in it. For instance, NORO uses Maxis blockers, which I don't have, and use a lot of American style buildings, while I used to more European styled buildings. So what are we going to do? Well, first we're going to make main infrastructure, some extra main infrastructure like avenues or railways, and then we start out with rural parts of the city, because we want to end. I want to end urban sprawl about here, something, and we start with agriculture here. But we have to start with agriculture first, because if you have too many residents in your city, agriculture just doesn't want to build. Well, there are some cap reliefs for that, but I don't have them here yet. I should make one, something like a statue which gives a cap relief of like 200,000 inhabitants, so you can build like in any city. So you see the motorway is also already being built here. nice large trumpet interchange, because we like to build our interchanges more realistic, so they take up a bit more space than you used to. More rural highway. And see that we have some neighbor connections here, which I made in the past. So first thing what we're going to do is to link these neighbor connections up. And I think I already adding another one for the railway. CS? Yes, CS. So that one's going to CS, but I haven't started development on CS yet, so but there is already a rail going from tile ES to CS, and I'm curving it to DS so it gets back on track again. Oh yeah, I already applied Moolah here, so let's see. We start off with building the railway. The railway is the most restrictive network in this tile. Just not let go. Let's not build all the way straight. So wait, what's the fractional? Wide radius curves? No, I need the fractional angled one. I like my fractional angled curves. There was a time that I just didn't use fractional angled rail or road because it was not, yeah, I was more attached to wealth textures back then, but now we have drag far. It really kind of grows on me. It's really nice. It can't go up that hill, so we have to get this rail around here. It's not the most interesting railway now, but yeah, we need to build it so we can build the rest around it. Fractional angled railways are kind of annoying here. I still don't use the new real railway mod because, well, I'm not used to it yet, so I just use the old-fashioned method with plopping puzzle pieces with the fractional angled railway, but maybe I should experiment it someday. Let's see, yeah, now it works. Okay, more plopping. Maybe a small stretch of diagonal again. And if you think this is slow, well, it will become way slower, this development. Especially if you want to go for a certain style. So when working with this fractional angled railways, you can kind of see why the draggable fractional angled roads are so nifty, because just don't have to switch to the menu again and have to select the right puzzle piece. No, you just track a pattern you have to remember. That's the only problem with it. But if you remember those patterns, it becomes a really easy tool and quick too. Let's see if I can make a neighbor connection. Man, it refuses to. Oh well, so like this, and then plop. I said plop. Right. So now we have our railway. Good. Railway in place. Now next up, the avenues. Let's see, we have an avenue here. Oh, we have lots of avenues coming in. They all end on this main road. Right. Let's see if we can make it interesting. I think these ones are just straightforward, intersecting each other. We have a T intersection. I said a T intersection. And I think then this wanted to like to make this one curve a bit. Oh, the roundabouts, I don't know if the other ones have them, so I don't use them. Otherwise we get, I think you can imagine that they would not be happy if their plugins are conflicting. Then we have our next avenue. This one's already curving a bit in the other tile, so I think I will add another diagonal here. Not really to follow fractional angled avenues at the moment. Whoops. That's what you get in plain winded mode. Switching to another screen with, I think, VLC. Media player. Right, and now we have a roundabout. I think with diagonal intersections roundabout are more nice. So, let's see, and then we get to flex curve. Because these flex curves are really nice when well defined. And I have to, I think that's to end here. But I'm not sure which road I want to. Another flex curve. Yep. So you see, actually I start with the large networks, and then I just go down to smaller and smaller networks until we get to the street level. I think let's curve on 2 a bit. No, that's the roundabout again. One tile off. Happens sometimes. Another one. I think it would be better if just extend this one a bit, because this non-flat area. Oops. And then we just connect it like this. Right. And I think I'll let this curve back a bit. Avenue, or wait a second. Wouldn't it be nice that if these two intersect on the roundabout, the three-way roundabout, and I think I would demolish this one. Something like this. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, Ctrl S, quick save. Gotta remember that one. You have to quick save. It's really nice. It's saved my city quite a lot of times. It's just doesn't render an updated image from your region view, so that's why it's quicker, and therefore it's more. And therefore. You're more hesitant to hit use that combination just to save a city, and therefore not to lose your progress, which is really nice. Because some you have those crash desktops far too often. So let's see. Just now starting with the road network, just another level lower. I think I just make that intersection road here. Would it be nice if... Yes, friction angle works. Break the grids like a pro. I think another one here. And that's suitable for constructing network. Right. That's what I want. Yep, like that. I'm not using too many connections to the avenue. That's how I like to build my avenues. So we have some quick access road there. And those avenues of mine are built for speed, so we can easily go up to 70 kilometers per hour. And that's pretty nice. It's a bit inspired by my home city, Zoetermeer. And Zoetermeer is actually quite a boring city, but infrastructure-wise, it's a really good city. But they have the advantage to build the city in the 1960s mostly, and on. So they built this city with the car in mind. So this might explain why it's so a good plan for cars. So and then do this. It does help if you remember the patterns from NetControl manual. Yeah, I like non-grid layouts. It gives your city a bit more of character. I think this will be enough. Just distract. I like non-grid roads because they give your city more character, as I said. It makes your city looking more unique, and you can distinguish your cities from other ones. And I like some kind of sort of uniqueness of each city. Even if it's an endless suburb, I would like to have some connection with it. Something like, oh hey, this road is from this city and that road's from that city. It's sort of imprint of something that stands out in your city. That makes one city different from another. Because isn't it boring if you see all the same city, the same grid over and over and over again? And that's what I try to avoid. Alright. Don't worry, I will use some tulips like here or here and here and no, it's not here, here, here. So, more interesting points to hook up roads. Here we have a road. I think I'm going to connect it like this. And make a diagonal intersection here, because diagonals are fun to look at. A bit harder to build, but fun to look at. I like my grid. I like to break the grid. sometimes I use other networks to level out my main ones. Let's see. This some extra neighbor connections. This one just runs parallel to that road. No, I think I just moved a bit more not to this, so I can put it in the smooth curve. Right. Yeah, you see kind of pattern emerging from here. The main motorway route 39. I think because we have no overpasses, this is going to be a really busy point. You see, that'll be the bottleneck of our system. Let's see. Crossing the road here. Just straight. This one here. Let's see how they match up. Oh, that's interesting. So let's see. Can you now fraction 2 this should built. Right. This one is a bit curvy. I think I just left a road across here. And then somewhere overpass, make an overpass there. See, let's first start with the overpass and then see how our roads match up. So, just and like more things like earth ramps. It's really bad. Really is not fun that the L1 real highway overpasses are missing here. So, wait, that's the level 1. So I have to use the L2 overpasses. So then we have these, and then we use the real highway overpasses. Yep. Now we have an overpass. What we can do? I've already built an slope overpass, and I was planning to. Darn. Okay, start over new. But I was planning to make a more gentle slope. Let's see. Use the elevator rail to level it out. Okay. Although you can use the T-on slope, which may look a bit more. Yes, that's fine. Be nice. This and then. Yeah. So you think why use these T-ends? You will see in just a few seconds. Okay, route, T-on slope, railway cross. That's one the convert. So you like to revert? Well, fixed. And now we're going to remove the slopes. And some of these things it doesn't work. This side works. Yeah, this side doesn't work. So I have to do it manually, and I have to be really careful. Just the smallest one. Right, let's turn the grid on. Little cheat, but it works. Right. Now we have our overpass here, and we're going to use some agriculture here. And I think I'm going to make a road like this. Fractional angled road, and right. I could make the options here because we have cosmetic pieces here and I don't want to mess that up. So I think we're going to make a native connection here. And I think a native connection here. And then just connect to link, make it link there. And we have a road connection here too. The thing in this section it was kind of curvy with the tree layout, so I make it kind of curvy here too. Maybe one here too. Maybe the city ends around here. So many decisions, so many things to think of when you're building such a city. Even if you are doing some things on the fly. Just let one leave here. Large diagonal road. Too bad it doesn't match up completely. But I can fix that. Another fractional angle piece. Now I see the strong part of these networks. Oh, lost. Curved the wrong way. Just it doesn't want to match up. Oh, the merits of building a road network. I think I just make some more fractional angles stretches here, so we have a more gentle curve. I hate when it happens. It's drawing a curve. Yeah, it's all kind of messed up now. I have no idea what's going on. Right, fixed. Okay. I recall that one more road set, one to connect. Let's see if make one here. Same problem. Freaking hell, the same problem. Sometimes this game is just... No panic, just keep calm and build on. Built around this hill here, so that one can be green. And this one doesn't match up that nicely, so we're gonna use our friend fractional angled roads again. Ooh. It's getting kind of bumpy. That's not really nice, but first let me, just when I think of it, quick save. Right. So how are we going to do this? Oh, again we just use this network to level the other one out. Oh wait, soften terrain, maybe it looks a bit. Yeah. So this is done. Okay, different tunnel here, so disregard that tunnel message. Looks completely random now, this strip pattern, isn't it? Another one of these roads. Yeah, those random rock patterns look some kind of more natural than the grid ones, so that's also why I'm kind of fond of them. Is this good enough by the roads? Do I have... Are there some steps that I missed? Let's find on the map. No, I think this is alright. Maybe this part is still empty. I think I just put in 1 or 2 roads. Farms. Maybe I need... Yeah, good idea. Because for the railways there are 7.5 meter high overpasses, so let's see. Ah, that's annoying. That was not supposed to happen. Something like... No, it can use a bigger curve. No, that's the one I want. Ah, this. Yeah, this is nice. So maybe you see where what I'm going for. Nope, it's the wrong one. Terrain. Island. Road over road. Road over road. Right. Okay. Here we have a nice turnaround overpass. This one, to there. Would this also be an ideal place for a station? I think this would be a place for a station. See, just a small one. One of those German stations. Yeah. Nice. I think 1 here, 2. Don't have too much distance between those country roads. It off, and another quick save. Right, now we can start some development. Finally, I think you're also waiting for that to happen. So let's see what can we do with farms. Maybe I'm going to try something new, which I saw at the top from Robin. See if I do this and put the street like that. And this. zones. Not starting the simulator yet. Streets. Finally we get to the streets. Right. So each of these zones will be one farm, but with some tree barriers in between them, which may look kind of nice. We just see. Let's see. Plant some trees. Oh, blast! Tree controller is derping, and I have to restart the game to get this right again. Well, then I'll wait for that, and then I just zone. Anyway, non-grid farms are also fun. Everything that's non-grid is fun. Pain to build, but fun to watch as an end result. Yeah, it's so much more work, but the payoff, man, the payoff. So much more satisfying. Just turning it. I wish I could drag diagonal streets. But alas, Max has never allowed us to. So we have to use the workaround. And zoning can be the most boring part. But when it grows, and then it's fun. Then you see that your work is going to pay off, and then you see actually the result of your hard work. It's really bad that those trees are not working at the moment. Because on these empty spots I would like to use some trees in between them, in between the different farmlands. So but I already explained why I started farmland first, because of caps, and caps are not nice in this game when you want to build an agricultural area right next to your city, which I did in the Schengenstad, and that's a really satisfying result there. But yeah, in this region I don't have it yet, but can do that. So I start just going for a conservative approach and just start with farms immediately. Control zone just to make the sidewalk match. And if you wonder what music is in the background, that's the original Trans Tycoon track, the soundtrack, which I reworked. So it's pretty relaxing, and I hope you enjoyed it. Right. This is going to be the basic setup for all the farmland around here. Some trees in between here. I think in the north there was a piece of farmland, and here's some forest land around this hill. So where does the farmland start? Let's start in this part anyway. Oh wait, someone has installed a mod where you can make 1x1 farm zones. Nice! That was really annoying with farm zones, that you can't make 1x1 zones. Street, I think. 2. In that way we'll make an S. I think I have an idea to do this quicker, like this, and then hold click, and then you see that it automatically flips. I think most people think I don't know this trick, so let's see. If you do this, and if you use click, it fills. If you hold your mouse, shift. Really nice trick if you want to fill up some zones. Especially this one. irregular ones. If you make 1x1 zone 1x1 and you hold your mouse, you see that automatically fills the area. See that I also still learn some ways to optimize my gameplay. Darn this auto-connect. Slowly but surely this area is being filled with agriculture, because those sims need to be fed with something. And besides, rural areas are always nice. Just a way to get away from the city. So a fun fact is that farmlands can grow without being powered, and that's really something strange. Everything needs power in SimCity, but farmlands don't need it. That's really weird. I see that this is kind of a boring job, but you have to use some effort to get a nice looking city. And if you know the Noro region, you see that it's already paying off. Right, and then another one. I see this is time consuming as hell. Precision zoning. Some people just drag a zone with a grid and then they say, well, I'm done. But that's not how I work. Now I want to spend attention to what I make. Or at least it makes some sense. Must be my engineering mind. Oops, the street wasn't supposed to be there. Right, and now we have our farmland. Yay! Maybe extend a bit to this side too. Let's curve here and just quick save. Thank you. I think I just built a street here. Just marking off the end of the city. So I want to build some residential area here. Indebted streets. Fill up that part of the. Then something like this. Like at the edge of the city, the farmland begins. This city is highway is pushed between two farmlands. Now this is a new trick that I actually only have to lay out the contours of the farmland and then use the click fill trick to fill the zones up. Okay. Oops. I should do shift click. Prevent roads from popping up. And while we are at it, let's add some residential too. And if I don't know it, if we go to add residential, we need some water and we need some electricity. Something small, maybe something like a windmill, a good one. Do we have a nice windmill? No, I don't want a nuclear plant at this rural city. Yeah, we have a rural city here. Let's make a nuclear plant. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see, there's something small. think I have an idea, but it only works if we have some wireless power lines. I'm not sure if we have them. No, we don't. Or just add an, and just have to remember that I have to include some plugins for that later. Now, how does one fill up as a zone line like that? Let's start here. Some shops around here. It's intersection because with intersections you can get lots of customers. Then some zoning like this. Space here in between so I can fill up that filler with trees. This. Just a curvy layout. Just to make the grid non-continuous. And again, we have the argument that you don't like continuous grids because they're getting boring, and therefore I just try to avoid them. Let's see if I can make a street pattern like this, if I can fill it up, or that I have to relay some streets. Right. Let's see. Mystery conservation law again. Whatever you choose, you get the same stupid things over and over again. Something we in Dutch like, or actually what I would like to call the law of misery conservation. Whatever you do, you always turn out with something bad. So we can make a small shop here because that one can access pedestrian routes, but our residential can't. Right. I think this area is a bit too sparse. Some gaps are okay, but too large gaps are not that good. dead end street, so fill up that space. Too bad I can't fill trees yet, but oh well. This can be better. That right. And this will have to do for now. Just give it another quick save, and then we just run the simulator. Just see what happens. But I'm not going to save because I would like to fill the trees, but I'm just going to show you what will happen eventually. Just let all these things grow, so you can get pressure about what the amount of work is I need to do and what the payoff is. Okay. Wheat farms. Is there something growing here yet? Oh yes, there's something growing here. Just let it run for a little bit. If growth, you also have to be patient. Just let it go. Just let those houses grow. Just let those Sims come to your city. And the game freezes also every once in a while when it builds a farm. You see, this is how a residential area like this will turn out, and here's how farmland will turn out. Zoom in. These farms look kinda odd, but okay, maybe I'm not used to how they look in America. This looks okay. Nice range. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, I think it will turn out nice, but even nicer if you have some trees here in between here. And that's why I'm not going to save this, because I would like to have those trees in between. But anyway, this is kind of a demonstration. This last few minutes is kind of a demonstration, but how this things could turn out. So, and this is about also where I want to end my stream now. Thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time, and maybe you just enjoyed this rather unusual update of NORO, because we usually do this with just pictures and text, and this is just something new. We will see you next time. Bye!